you understand this one table, then the whole course is over. Actually, the whole program is just this one table only. There are two states of being and two states of mind which you experience. Two states of being means with the I consciousness, I. Without the I consciousness, in the deep sleep, in the dream state, you don't have a consistent I. Yesterday you think you are a young boy, and today in dream you think you are a grown-up man, and tomorrow in the dream you think you are somebody else. With I and without I, these two are the two levels of being and two levels of mind. With thoughts, without thoughts. Now you have thoughts. The deep sleep, do you have thoughts? No. You don't have thoughts. The deep sleep. So two states of mind and two states of being. Two states of being only I have put the top with I, without I. Two states of mind with thoughts, without thoughts. These two crisscross each other and creates four states of your consciousness. That is what I am trying to explain. Understand? With I and with thoughts is what? Waking state. Now, the present state. Now you are having thoughts and the I consciousness. Please understand, if you miss this one table, the whole course will be missed. Don't miss it. With thoughts and with I consciousness. Next, you have thoughts but without I consciousness. Solid, consistent I will not be there, but thought movements will be there continuously. That's what I call dream state. The dream state, the solid thought flow will be there, but the solid I will not be there. Because today you think you are somebody, and tomorrow you think you are somebody else, and day after tomorrow when you dream, you think you are somebody else. The continuous different I's. You don't have clear I. You don't have clear I. So only thoughts will be there, but there will be no I. That is what is dream state. Mental body. And the third thing, neither I nor thoughts. Both will not be there. Without thoughts and without I. That is what is the deep sleep state. In deep sleep state, you neither have I feeling, nor you have the thoughts. This is the third state. And there is a one black empty. That is the fourth state. That is what we call fourth state. Means Turiya. Turiya means Samadhi or enlightenment. Turiya means fourth state. In that space, there will be no thoughts, but there will be consciousness, which you never experienced. Which you never experienced. Einstein says about that space, after experiencing that space only Einstein says, now I can't believe there is something called matter or energy exists on the planet Earth. There is only one thing, that's energy. He declares the truth, and scientists have started objecting his declaration. But he said, I do not know about the other subjection, but I can be sure there is no matter. Everything is energy. He reaches that experience only when he reaches the Turiya state. Anyhow, now we don't have to bother about the fourth state. This three state is more than enough. If you stay in the three state properly, if you understand the three state properly, automatically you will fall into the fourth state. Here this three itself with so much of difficulty and disease. Why to bother about fourth state? So I always tell people, first let these three be handled properly. First, let you start having a good health, good mental state, good well-being in your spiritual level. So these basic things, if they achieve, automatically you will proceed towards the spiritual growth. So first thing needs to be achieved, only these three basic things. Yesterday I was telling you in the discourse, people come and ask me, Swamiji, teach me some puja, some mantra, some this yaga, some yajna, some technique where I can become enlightened or where I can see God. We always bother too much about spirituality instead of bothering the practicality. So this will teach you first the practical life, how to enrich your practical life, how to bring health, how to bring mental well-being, how to bring better consciousness. So this is the first thing you need to do. The first thing to be done is these three things. Then later on, all the other things will follow. First, let us have the results. See, even if it is 1 inch, if you start moving, then it is solid thing. But most of the time, we never even start moving, thinking of flying. You are lying and thinking flying, you never move. Small story. 3 brothers, they are fishermen. After fishing, they went to wine shop and had full. His brother, the elder brother, he showed his superiority even there, and he filled himself too much, and all the 3 were lying down on the bar bench itself. Suddenly, the elder brother got up in the deep mood. In that state, he started shouting, "Arey, time is up, let us go for fishing, come. He woke up both the brothers and started shouting, come, let us go for fishing. Both brothers also got up. They thought that they are sitting on the boat. Seeing the bench, they thought they are sitting on the boat. So one has started spreading the net with all the sincerity. The other guy has started slowly pulling the net and slowly checking the big fish and small fish. And the elder brother is rowing the boat. All the 3 are doing their work, sitting on the bar bench itself. Sitting in the bar bench, the whole process is going on. Suddenly the owner came and saw the whole drama. Gave one good blow to the elder brother and yelled at him, "Fool, immediately leave this place with your brothers. Otherwise, I'll put you in the station. I'll put you in the police station." This brother little bit, somehow he understood the situation. He understood immediately they have to move from that place. He has to do something. He started rowing more fastly. He started rowing with full of speed and vigor to move from that place. See, when you do not know where you are standing, when you do not know the nature of the problem, naturally all your efforts are going to be wasted. So when you are too much bothered about spirituality, this guy wants to move fast, but you do not even know where he is standing. That is why he started rowing. The same way, when you do not know what you want to achieve, and you are just imagining, you can never grow. At least if they would have known that they are on the ground, they would have taken at least 1 or 2 steps. At least 1 or 2 steps, solid steps. When you do not know where you are and what is immediate necessary, you go on bothering about the enlightenment. Don't continuously bother about enlightenment. Bothering continuously about too much of spirituality sometimes makes you impractical. First, let us work on this 3 state, understand this 3 state. Naturally, we can go to the 4th state. That's why I left the 4th state empty. You don't have to worry about it. First, waking. And one more thing, we can use 3 terms from psychology to equate these 3 states. Conscious is waking state, subconscious is dream state, unconscious is deep sleep state, and the 4th state is superconscious. These are the 4 terms from psychology to equate. Conscious, subconscious, unconscious, and superconscious. That's all. Waking state is the state in which you have thoughts and I both, dream state and sleep state. Any doubt in this table?
I may be jumping into the 4th stage a little bit, but the I in the first and the 4th is totally different I, isn't it?
In the 1st and the 4th, actually, I never differs. I is same. But when the thoughts are not there, I shines totally. It's like, understand, sun hidden by clouds. From now you are seeing from here. Sun hidden by clouds. Sun directly, when you see the sun hidden by clouds, and then you see the sun directly. Is sun differs?
Yes.
Sun differs.
What we see differs.
Yes. Clouds. Actually, that creates difference. So thoughts, that creates difference. It is a sun covered with clouds. That is what I you see in the waking state. In the samadhi state, the sun without clouds. Sun never differs. The I never differs. It is same.
So I here really is not the ego. I is the
enlightenment.
The
You see,
source.
actually, in the all the 4 layer, I is enlightened I only.
Yes.
Always your I is connected to enlightenment. You are enlightened. These thoughts put you in all the 3 different states and makes you feel that you are not enlightened. That's a major problem. I always tell people, whether you believe or not, whether you understand or not, whether you experience or not, you are God. Even if you don't want, you are. Even if you try to escape, no, leave me, I am not, you are. The very idea that if you jump from here to there to here, you can even, the very idea escaping from God cannot happen. There is a beautiful story. Akbar had an intelligent minister called Birbal. Akbar is a great king, Mughal king in India. This guy one day was so egoistic and he was telling Birbal, see, if I want to help somebody, immediately I can help and make him rich. But if God wants, can he do so quickly? He will take his own time. Then Birbal said, yes, Maharaja, like you, God can never do anything. There are so many things which God can't do at all, which you can do. Which you can do, God can never do. This guy had the shock. He said, what are you talking? You say God can't do at all. There are something which I can do, but God can't do. Birbal said, yes, Maharaja. If you become angry at somebody, you can send him out of your country. But can God do? God can't do. He can't send anybody out of his country. He can send, you can send somebody out of your country, but God can never send anybody out of his country because the whole world is his country where he can send. Whether you want or not, you can never escape from the divine consciousness. You are, but you forget because of the clouds. So here now we are working how to remove the clouds. That is what in the 3 levels we understand. And not only how to remove the clouds, there are few clouds which is too dark. Not only the light is not allowed, and it is so dark you feel sickness. So first we are working on the dark clouds. We will remove. Then we can work on the mild clouds. We will be able to clear it.